So I'm out in Middlesbrough in one of the nightclubs. Frankie and all them was there, my mates, and that the Ireland and all them, they're all in the door. We used to go in the nightclub and everything. I used to run the door for Tracy, and I can't remember I can't remember his name now. One of the Falkners. It was Barry had the other place. Brian Faulkner, wasn't it? I think, yeah. So I'm running the club for it. All the Park End lads are coming in. All these Groveville lads are coming in, just fucking taking the piss. The dog was scared of them anyway. Fucking, I've got in. I've got the door. I used to get like 300 quid a night for them. 300 quid for the 2 nights. I used to just go in, do what I wanted. I used to have the ecstasy in there, allegedly people selling. Anyway, fucking one night I'm in. I'd like lads going, who are you looking at? And I'm with a little Kev Hour. Kev Hour, I always say the best fighter ever around the year was a lad called Kev Hour. Pound for pound, he was the best fighter ever in Teesside. Better than Duffy, better than me, better than all of us. He was the best. Pound for pound, you would know how to fight that fucking lad. He could fucking fight. I remember him fighting at Pakistan, about 6'4" for 18 stone. Kevin was only about 5'6" or something, 5'7". And he was friends with Viv Graham. Viv Graham used to spar with him, go in the bag with him and everything in Durham when he was in Durham jail. And my little mate, little John, he used to go with him. And look, Kevin had 3-4 fights with Lee. Lee'd say, "How you mean you want to one?" You go outside, and he was leaving 6'2", 15 stone. Kevin was about fucking 11 to 10.5 stone, something like that. I tell you what, he could fucking fight for fun. He couldn't have to take a shot. He wasn't scared of no one, but he was the nicest kid. Quick story. A kid went up and sprayed paint all over his car, young kid. And he came out, he bought a new car, lovely kid. And the man went, "Oh, I'm sorry, because he had a reputation, Kevin. He wouldn't back down." He went, "Oh, kids will be kids." About $3 grand for the fucking damage to the car. He just bought the top of his car. He went, "Oh, kids will be kids," he said to the man. And he was just a nice lad. And he's not here now, he's passed away, but Perry, his mate, was there that night. Perry can prove the story. He knew this fucking lad, he could fight this lad. He was a boxer, and his brother, so his brother's still alive now. Two top boxers from Saltersgill. Really tough lads. Anyway, he's had me up for a fight, and I thought, who's he talking to? He's not talking to me, he can't be me, he's fucking talking to him. Anyway, I looked at him, he's fucking trying to have a go. Anyway, I'm talking to you, he said. Anyway, I've hit him, headbutted him, and I hit him the left hook. And I've knotted him and punched him at the time. No, I bang, 2 shots. Anyway, I've split his nose wide open, his cheekbones cracked here, and the bone's gone through his nose and through the top of his head here, so he's been rushed into the hospital. He's gone to see his brother down the bongo, and he said, "Who's done that to you? Who the fuck's done that? I'll fucking kill him." He went, "Brian Cockerill, oh, you must have deserved it. Brian wouldn't have beat you for out," because he knew how good a fighter I was. Anyway, the fucking lad went to hospital, and the doctor said to him, "Half an inch more, you'd have been dead. Would have killed you," because it was right up here, and he went through it snapped his bone here, it went right through his fucking nose and to his head here, and right through his the bone was protruding. Fucking should have seen the state of him anyway. Everyone was like, "Fucking hell," and it was like bang, the two shots. A little Kev Howard said, "Fucking hell, Brian, fucking unbelievable that speed to you for your size." I was 23 stone or something at the time. And Perry went, "Unbelievable." I said, 1 second he was there and he was just gone. He said, "Unbelievable." And then about another 5 or 6 lads come over. I went, "Do you want to go?" And anyway, they got him and picked him up at first. Then he got up and he come back over to me. About 20 minutes later, he come back. Maybe 30 minutes later, he come back. He went, "Can I just go and say sorry to Brian? I didn't realise it was him, and I'm really sorry." You know, so he's come in and shook my hand. He was that fucking drunk, he didn't know where he was fucking at. And he wasn't a bad kid. About 4 weeks later, he got stabbed to death. He done the same thing with another lad. Got the lad in a headlock, and the lad fucking stabbed him to death about 30 times. Poor fucker's not here, another one gone. So it's just so sad, isn't it? So yes, people I've had fights with, I've had a go and they've shook hands with me. Some people I've had fights with and been best of friends since, like me and Lee Duffy was. And you know, you get that sometimes. You have a fight with someone, you end up shaking hands and you'll be best of friends, and you just have a drink and move on. But now it's all I'm gonna put your windows through and come down and stab you, or do you get divvies like tinfoil? "I'll fight you" on the internet and all that. Couldn't fight sleep, never had a fight in his life. And then as soon as you got to fight them, he's got the police on you. They're the worst in the world now, them people like that. But yeah, just another story in your day, guys. Just hope you're okay. But don't forget to push the like buttons. The YouTube channel's flying. Just been on the phone today for a documentary. Going to be doing a 2-part documentary. It's going to be on the national telly, not just these tin pot ones that get made in Teesside. A proper national, like McIntyre ones like that. Massive documentary, and a massive company, one of the biggest, not as big as the BBC, but close to them. And definitely it's getting made. I was on the phone to the lady twice now. She's going to phone me back, and she definitely wants to do the documentary with us. So I'm not in it all, obviously it's about someone else, but I'm going to be featured in it and giving my views on what we're talking about. So that's on the up and coming. The movie is getting done. The movie's done as we speak. As I told you, this is Birmingham. It's been made by a lad down that way. There's quite a few gangster lads from what you know in the movie. There's a lot of top actors in it. They're not top actors, but professional actors. Sorry, I'm looking for the word. They're in the movie as well. So I had a great time. Me and Maniok, I love Maniok. Closest person to me, Maniok. He's brilliant. He's always there for me. He took me down there, and we got there and we did 6 hours of filming. We were there all in 12 hours. But I only did about 4 or 5 minutes, maybe 6 minutes acting. Probably I'll be in it maybe 4 or 5 minutes, but I'm still in the movie, and that's what I told you. Not like the idiot who keeps saying about the Paul Sykes one. It doesn't even exist. This movie's done and made and finished. The trailer's come out next month, so you'll be able to see me in the trailer. They've contacted me again. They said, we want you to do, we're going to make another one next year. This is Birmingham 2. So that second one's going to get made as well, and in that I'm going to have a major role in that one, because I'm now getting fitter, as you can see. I'm getting my strength's coming back, with balance my necks, and everything's moving good now. So pivot and move. Remember that idiot. So yeah, thank you for listening to me. Another story in a day. Plenty more to come. I've got loads. You've got to remember, people always make these stories up. No, I'm not. These people who work at the doors, and Jeff Robinson, I've just mentioned all them, and Cookie and John Watson, and people like Gary Russell and Mark Johnson and Adish and Ginger, Kev Scott, Kev Kilty, Little John from Middlesbrough. Little John, I keep forgetting Little John. All these people work the doors. John Black, Steve Corfield, Benny McDevitt. There's that many. What's the one's name? There's loads of Redcar. Big Bob, he's not here now though, but he was a great lad. Big Craig from Middlesbrough there. Bushby's, the sons are still here. I used to work with Norman. Kitter and Jason Bushby are still here. They used to work. They used to work. Big Penn, another great lad, worked the doors. Charlie Chandler, another fantastic lad from Redcar. All good friends with George Fawcett. Loads of people. So yeah, and thanks for listening to me. More stories about on the doors and on the day what I did. As you know, I worked 30 odd days on the door. Yeah, a 20-year-old to 52. I think I was 53 before I packed in the doors, and then I was still taxing right up to then as well. So it's 30 odd years of taxing, and then I was also out every year. I've got loads of stories with Speedy to come and all. Mark Speedy Ormsby, another lad, another one who's dead. 20 people that I taxed with are dead now. 20 of them have gone, they've all gone, all dead. I'm the only one left out of them all, so, and the other ones have died of natural causes, or they've gone to jail for life. So it's a dangerous game being a tax man, so don't do it. See you soon. God bless you all. Don't forget to push the like buttons.